So here I am back in Texas, back in Southlake, and going for a walk. Been a bit tired today, so obviously with all the flying, so I decided I was thinking about going to the gym, and I even drove to the gym, and I parked outside in the truck and couldn't bring myself to go in there and start lifting weights, so I decided to do a walk. This is the walk I used to do when all the gyms were closed and everybody was in panic about the virus, but now not many people go for this walk because everybody goes to the gym now, because the gym has got air conditioning. It's 90 degrees today, and I'm a bit sweaty walking down this road here. This is a little suburb close to where I live, and anyway, so the funny news of the day, I thought, was all the front page articles about Joe Biden and his criminal activities, and his son taking bribes, and his father getting equity in strange companies in return for those bribes, and all these emails. It's funny because it sounds very much like the last election, when right up before the voting day, which is in about 3 weeks' time, we heard the emails from Hillary and the FBI opening their investigation. And I think we might see the FBI opening an investigation on Joe Biden. I bloody well hope so, because I'm going to be voting soon, and I've got this stack of cards with my voter registration form, and I'm taking those cards to make sure I do not vote for any Democrat, for any office, for any role, for local, state, council, judges, sheriffs, anything where we can have a choice. I have no intention to vote for any Democrat after what I've gone through in the last, well, not I've gone through myself, but what I've seen in the last 4 years, and the behaviour of the Democrats being so bad. You know, even Hillary now is still hanging around and putting her 2 cents in. No one cares, but she still hasn't got over that she lost, and she was the one saying that Trump wouldn't lose gracefully if she won in 2016, and yet here she is still complaining about the fact that she lost and the fact that she deserved to be president because it was her turn. You know, it was definitely her turn, and she wanted to pick the judges. Anyway, that's about politics. So it's cooling down this week in Dallas, and I'm back to work tomorrow, working from home, of course, which can get a bit boring. Although after all the flying, before I went on that trip, I was thinking I really missed the flying. But now, after being on the plane for so long and having jet lag and just feeling terrible today, I don't really miss the flying anymore. So in about 6 months, I'll probably miss the flying again and want to get on a plane and go through all the horrendous process I went through just in the last 3 days. So I can carry on talking, by the way, so you don't have to listen. I just thought I'd put these videos on as I'm walking around the neighbourhood. What I do like about walking around this neighbourhood is you see all these Trump signs everywhere. Look at this. This garden here's got Trump sign. Look at the flags. All these houses here have Trump signs. And every time Joe Biden comes out, and I said I wasn't going to talk about politics, but anyway, here I am back on politics again. Every time Joe Biden comes out and makes a speech, or his son comes out and has a meeting with some Russians or some Chinese, more flags in this neighbourhood and all over Texas and all over the country. I saw a boat parade the other day in Miami on TV, and it's actually a pretty cool boat parade. It was a video. It was a YouTube channel by Caitlin Bennett. If you don't know who she is, Google her. She's bloody great. And she was out on the boat parade in Miami, and a boat comes past, and Eric Trump on the boat. So even that's what Trump's sons are doing. They're not smoking crack. They're not doing dodgy dealings with the Russians or the Chinese. They're helping their father get elected. That's what sons should be doing. That's what the family should be doing. That's why we like the family unit on the right. We like the camaraderie. You know? We like people behaving properly. And you definitely see that in the Trump family. Couldn't ask for better kids, you know? Couldn't ask for better kids. No real scandals. No bad behavior. You know? Just you know, good behavior. I remember in the last election, it turned out that Tim Kaine's son was a dirtbag as well. And you know what I like about these places is, like, here's a flag, American flag, Texas flag, and underneath it, Trump sign. You know, American flag, Texas flag, Trump sign. There are one or two Democrats around here. I've seen the odd crazy sign about Biden for something, nursing home probably, but anyway. And basically you know, where was I going with that? I don't even know where I was going with that. The guy cycling was distracted me. He waved to me, and then I thought I recognised him, and I didn't. So anyway, a bit tired today. Alright, so it's nice to be back in Texas, and I'm walking back home now. Done the lap nearly, and it's getting cooler this week. It's going to go down to the mid-60s, which will make this walk a bit more easy to do because it's a bit sweaty. I do like the Halloween stuff that everybody's put up outside their house. I haven't put up any yet, but you could tell Halloween's coming up when you live in America, because this country gets really into it. And on Halloween night, you better make sure you have like buckets and buckets of candy to hand out, because well, you just need to give the treat, effectively. You don't want the trick. Alright, well, I'm going to do these videos from time to time. Quite like doing them, actually. Gives you a bit of insight into what I get up to. I'm sure none of you are interested, but I have nothing else to do than hold the phone and talk when I'm walking or doing something mundane like sitting on a plane. So that's what I'm going to do. Hold the video, talk. Let me know if you want me to talk about anything specific. Otherwise I'll just ramble on about politics and the weather and my car projects. I'll tell you about those on the next one. See you later.